So I get asked so often on my videos, how do I do wheelies? What mode do you have your bike in when you do wheelies? What gear, what speed, all of this. So I'm gonna make a be-all, end-all video on how to do wheelies on specifically the 2024 MT-09. But let's just do one now, just to make sure that I can actually do them. I think that's enough confirmation that I can, so let's start the video. That one wasn't even that good, to be honest, but whatever. Can we just take a minute to appreciate how good this spot is for doing wheelies? It's like a 1 kilometer straight flat road. It's perfect. Anyway, so let's start with modes. On this bike we have power modes, we have traction control modes, we have wheelie, lift control modes, and they're the only three that are going to make a difference when it comes to doing wheelies. So I'll just tell you what I run and why, and you guys can copy that if you like. So let's start with power mode. I run power mode 2, which is the second most touchy mode. I don't run mode 1 because it's just too touchy. And by the way, if you guys have older generation MTs, power mode 2 is like equivalent to standard mode. So if you have a Gen 1 or 2, just run standard mode. It's basically the same thing. TCS is off and lift control is off. If you have TCS on, traction control, and you bring the wheel up, there is a high chance that once your front wheels stop spinning, that your bike is just going to slam to the ground. It's just going to cut all power, slam your front wheel down, and it does not feel good, I promise. And lift control, this is a hot topic. Some people wheelie with lift control 1 on, but I feel like you don't really get as much control as you can if you just turn it off. So what I do, I go into settings, vehicle function, stability control, and there's traction control. You can just turn all of that off. I'll just turn it all off, and that's the best way to do wheelies on the MT. Let's just do another one to keep you guys watching, shall we? We'll do one past Ali, see if she likes it. Oh, my back wheel spun out. You look hot. Look, I'm not the best at doing wheelies, but I can do them alright. I've just learned to hit balance point on this bike. I've done wheelies before on supermotos and cruised at balance point for a long time, but this is my brand new bike, so it is taking a little bit longer for me to get used to it. Alright, so the next phase of teaching you guys how to wheelie is speed and gear. I always use second gear. First gear is a big no-no when it comes to doing clutch ups. So second gear always. You can try third gear later on once you learn how to do it properly. I don't do third gear wheelies, but that's just me. So second gear is where it's at, and we're going to start cruising up this road just now, and we'll see what speed that I usually clutch up in. I would say it's about this speed is good. So I'm going 50 at the moment. You can go faster, 60, go up to even 80, and you can still wheelie. So I'm just going to do it here at 55, see how well it comes up. I think she liked that. So yeah, 55, that feels like a prime spot for me. This is kilometers per hour, by the way. 55 kilometers per hour, second gear. You're gonna have to read the RPMs when I do it, because I don't look at the RPMs when there's a plane taking off right there, and it's very loud, it's distracting me. So if you're just learning how to wheelie this bike, definitely don't do what I just did and just give it a heap of throttle and dump the clutch. You're going to want to start slow. So I'd say, you know, start nice and slow. Don't give it too much throttle when you go to do the clutch up. Just give it a little bit, see how much it comes up. Make sure you get used to it. God damn. Make sure you get used to the wheel coming up before you try to pull it back more. So I would just do little things like this, little like that. That's a nice kind of starting point. So just go down a nice road like this. just keep doing stuff like that, little bunny hops. Make sure your foot is over the rear brake. I cannot stress that enough. Make sure your foot is well over that rear brake, and just practice hitting the rear brake, and it'll come back down just like that. Easy peasy. Practice, practice, practice. The wheelies that I did at the start of this video, that is like a long time of practice, so don't get there in an afternoon. It's going to take you a while to do that. So let's just show that again. We got second gear, we're going about 50 kilometers per hour. Just a little, just watch how much throttle I give it, how quickly I dump the clutch, watch the RPMs, how far up the RPMs come. See? And just keep doing that. Just keep practice, 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 just like that. And eventually you'll get to where you want to get. She was filming, so I had to show off. Anyway, now hitting balance point is a whole different ball game. If you guys want a video on hitting balance point, then I just hit neutral. That goes to show how skilled I am at riding bikes. Anyway, if you guys want a tutorial on how to hit balance point and all that, we can do that down the track if you like. But practice makes perfect when it comes to wheelies. What also makes perfect is covering that rear brake. Oh fuck, is that a cop? Is it a cop? I don't think so. No, it's not. Oh, whew, I thought I was going in the back of a paddy wagon for a sec. A lot of people say the new 2024 MT-09 doesn't wheelie as good as the older ones. And I think that's completely cap. It 100% does wheelie just as much, just as well as the older ones. It just all matters on what modes you have. So you see I'm on street, but I have everything turned off apart from, well, no, I have everything turned off. And it's on power mode 2, engine brake mode 1 if you have the SP model. I don't think that really makes a difference, but I want to hear how you guys are going, doing your wheelies. I hope this helped, I really do. Just make sure you're careful, man. Cover that rear brake, modulate your throttle well, and you'll get there in the end. If you made it this far through the video, guys, I just set up my members, my channel members on this account. So if you guys want to support the bike and the channel and all the mods and everything I do, hit that join button below the video. I appreciate it a lot. It's only like $4.99 AUD a month, so it's not much. You get early videos, you get your name at the end of every video, all of that cool stuff. So we're gonna do one more wheelie, hopefully hit balance point, and yeah, have a good day, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Look at that balance point, holy shit. There you go, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.